Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside. 1-2 the count. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Now here is Hunter Goodman. Slider clips the zone. Blackmon, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's through there for a strike. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Elias Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Stays alive. Kicks and fires. High in the air, out to right. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that's the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Hammered, could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap.
Base hit, and a run comes in. And now it's Max Muncy. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Well struck right field. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Ripped to third and caught. James Owen digs in now. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ryan Feltner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bouchard makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now it's Gavin Lux. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Second innings. Ryan McMahon. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Brenton Doyle, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The other way, jumps, but it's off his glove. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one missed. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ohtani over to first, and he's back in easily. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the floor.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. The Rockies strand 1, still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Feltner back to work. Line drive, base hit right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air right field. And Freeman is retired. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Barnes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 2 on with 1 out. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2nd and 3rd here, 1 away. Base hit and a run in to score. Barnes around 3rd. He scores as well, and it's an 8-run lead. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, James Owen doubled his first time up. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Chris Taylor now 0 for 1 so far. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. The tag, and he's out. On to the third inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Ohtani back to work. And delivers outside.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez makes a nice running catch. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Gavin Lux. Here's a strike. Felder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Foul ball there. Fouled off to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Trying to move the runners over to second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. 2 on with 1 out. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw to third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
right there. Does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Austin Gomber. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here is Austin Barnes. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Here comes Max Muncy. Ripped on a line to center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 13-0. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that ball is gone.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Bouchard pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Taylor, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Now a screamer into the outfield. Taylor out on the play, and the inning is over. They bring back here at Dodger Stadium. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan McMahon. And the right-hander deals, and there's a foul ball. So now 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Doyle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The punch out there. That's the second out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he deals. Got him swinging. Rockies are down quietly. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gavin Lux. And foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mookie to hit. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Banks off the wall. In to score from first, and they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Lined, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Freeman, the lead runner, out at second. Barnes over at first with one away. Oh, and that liner got him. One at second, back to first, not in time. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Corners are occupied with two down. The next offering misses. 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
One strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third, and they extend their lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Owen. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And forget it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one is gone. Third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 23-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And that one's gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other in the collect.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Line drive, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Kinley. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. So digging in, Alan Trejo, the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And here is Chris Bryant. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him. The relay. And he's got no chance. He's out. James Owen getting ready to hit. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Chris Taylor.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Gavin Lux. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Mookie Betts. And a base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And now here is Shohei Ohtani cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That's a base hit as a run scores. In there safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice line drive to pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
New pitcher on now, Jalen Beeks. This is his first appearance of the season. And now the lefty. And that one ripped to left. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Left field. Taylor drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. And now Hunter Goodman. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Diaz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Bobby Miller. He's making his second appearance of the season. McMahon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-2. Goodman stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back. Leading off, Austin Barnes. Here comes a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Goodman on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hit hard, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. There goes the runner. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
0-1 now.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Right-handed reliever, and now the count is even. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Man at first, Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. In there, and it's 0-1. Doyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Third out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Gavin Lux. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Throw into third, into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Here's Mookie now.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That smash towards center. Doyle makes the play. Runner tags up for third, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And Freeman is retired. That's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. This to center field. Doyle settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Miller back to work. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Swing and a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Taylor settles under this one, and out number 1 on the grab. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Blackmon leads off first with 1 away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Barnes makes the grab, 2 down. And now it's Elias Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taylor under it. And that is that. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Daniel Bard.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Goodman going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the center fielder, James Owen. This one smoked out to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 9th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So up next, Brenton Doyle. Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first, and they're down to their last out. Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Exactly.